Good morning, everybody from the Flying Can Ranch. And what a great day it is, because it is nice and cool out. I think I'm going to do some squats today. We're working out. I want to punch this little tabletop out. So yesterday, I did a shooting review on this very interesting full gun, which is the Umarex Fusion 2. We'll work our way down it like so. And we're going to go over some specs real quick. It's a CO2 177 caliber, and as I described yesterday, little CO2s will, one goes in this way in here, one goes in out this way. And there's a little story that I've heard that some guys like to put a dime in between the CO2s to make sure they puncture correctly. I haven't tried that yet, and I'll explain to you why I might want to do that. So, it's a bolt action. It's a rifle barrel. The overall weight of this gun is 5.95 pounds, so right at 6 pounds. The overall length is 44.55 inches, and it barrel length is 18.5. So you can also run this on the twin CO2, or you can unscrew this and drive in at 88 gram. I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to try it. So let's go over a few things on this. This feeds off this mag. We're going to flip it around here and bring it up a little closer. Hopefully it's not too dark. I don't think we've got a lot of lighting or for as cloudy as it is today. Little 9-shot mag fitting in right there, and your bolt is on this side. We come back over here. Whoops, should have stayed where I was. I think, yeah, right here is your safety. Pretty positive sounding. So, comes with this scope, 4x32 scope. And let's just talk, just real before we get to the fine detail. It's a lot of guys complain that everything on this gun is polymer of some sort of plastic. Sounds pretty solid. Some guys say, well, I don't want to attach my scope to something plastic. Okay, whatever. Some people said it had a pretty harsh trigger on it. There's a way you're supposed to be able to take this trigger housing out or whatever and adjust the trigger. They say it's not listed in the manual. I couldn't find it in the manual either. So, it's a very futuristic looking gun. And I had one of these before. Unfortunately, I think it was returned because it just kept leaking gas out. I did a video about it, I think, and I returned it. But it's a very interesting looking gun. It's a very quiet gun. I like this this very interesting sound suppressor that they put on here, the Silent Air. It's just got this kind of a pyramid, because I like digging pyramids, you know. Pyramids can be like cool stuff. But anyway, it's very light, feels good in the hands. Another interesting option on this is that if you were to have this thing loaded up with CO2, you can actually turn this out and it will degas your CO2. So you're going to go counterclockwise with it and degas it. You'll just let out all the CO2. They say wait about 2 minutes before you pull everything apart. Sits like that. So now we're going to talk about this here. The only part I'm kind of leery about on this because it's real tricky to do. Here's your bolt right here. We'll get that back locked in position. And we're going to just pull this mag out for a second. And we're going to talk about it. I didn't even dump this mag yesterday because we'll talk about that too. This mag has got a all black side and it's got a clear side. And you want to load, you know, skirt up going into the clear side of the mag, because you're going to see, well, my hard to see in the video, there's a little indentation there. So that's going to be at the front of the receiver. There's a little piece here. It's going to be very hard to see. That's kind of, where are you at here? Because I got to see where I'm at. You can see it right there at the very front section that clip slides into. And probably my only beef about this clip is it's a little tricky, I guess, if you practice with it, because I've always got it in this way. And then you want it to sort of, I hope I can see this. You want it to sort of get even to the gun, like where it kind of stops, and then you ram your bolt forward, and see, there's where I have a problem, because it just acts like it doesn't want to feed. So you got to roll it a little bit more and kind of push down on it. So roll it in and then sort of push down on it. You don't want any gap right in here. And chances are you'll be able to, whoops, see, here we go. I don't have it quite lined up yet. Something's not quite lined up. Yeah, see, I'm always having a problem getting this just right. And you have to play with it. I think the people that really mastered these type clips was Gamo, because they're really simple to use. You can count them off. See, I can't get this thing to budge now. So we're going to pop it back out of there and try it again. Uh-oh. Well, I said I was going to. I think I've already started to feed a pellet, so I'm already in the game now. I might have already messed up. But lean it back just a little bit. Still not want to. See, this is my bane with this gun right here, is it just acts like it just doesn't. Once you get it going, it's one right after another. But it's getting it going. And I fear now I probably already, maybe I have. Yeah, I think I've got a pellet kind of fed already. So we'll push that back down, line it up. See, this is what I'm talking about, that I don't. It's just the thing about this particular gun that I'm having a real problem with. And you see, right here, I'm not having any luck with it now. I did yesterday. That's kind of embarrassing as far as I'm concerned, but see, it just doesn't want to let the bolt go forward. It's very tricky to mess with this. And somebody might be able to tell me some secret trick, but I just have to kind of rock it around in there till I feel like that bolt wants to give. And unfortunately right now I'm not having any luck with it. See, I had to play with this for a little while yesterday before I could even shoot the gun. So now I'm back to being hung up kind of sort of, so it is what it is. I was really hoping to show you this, but for some reason it just doesn't want to. I'm probably going to have to rod that out. I don't think I have one with me, but give me just a second. We're going to see if we can fix this real quick. Got a cat over here rolling around on me like it owns the whole yard. Let's see if we can fix that just a little bit. Maybe I've gotten that loosened enough to maybe at least get the clip back out. Oh, that was an epic fail. Well, here we go. I'm going to try something else over here. Not on the camera, but at any rate. Well, there you go. As I told you, that's one of the banes of this gun is it just acts like it just doesn't want to let my bolt forward now. So it's just hung up. Either I put this in her wrong or I did something. Because I'm going to try to rotate this clip a little bit and see if that helps. See if I can. No, this bolt isn't moving at all. There it went a little bit. But it's still not going all the way forward. Again, you got to get it just right, and I don't like that. I really don't like that at all. You can see right here I'm having problems with it. And yesterday I got it in. It took me a little while to make it go. But now it doesn't even act like it's, I'm working it back and forth. I got it to move a little bit more than I had it moving. But I just don't like this clip system. They should have gave me a little single loader tray thing. I don't know now. Maybe I fished around and got a double load or what the hell's going on, because I can't turn the clip any one direction. So I know there's something hung up in there. So I'll eventually get it to work. But there it went. finally got it to go. See what I mean? I don't have a CO2 in it, so I'm going to leave it alone, because I had some pellets left in here when I start this review. So I'm going to try to pull it back. Let's see if we can get that back out. There we went. This to me is the only problem with the whole system. I just don't like it. Another thing I noted on this, when you're loading these pellets in, be sure to keep a finger underneath here, because sometimes they'll fall straight through. That's another thing I don't really particularly like, is it's like they'll just drop. We're going to try a little experiment while we're standing here looking. Okay, so now I've got all the pellets out of this. Let's see what kind of luck I have now with this so-called clip contraption. So we're going to make sure the notch is forward and slide it right in, and then kind of push it down. And see, you're going to see here, there it went, almost right away. And there's your bolt down on that. So I've got it lined up now. Once you get them going, they go pretty good. It's just a trick of getting it going. It's kind of aggravating to me. And short of that, I found it to be very accurate. I had a lot of fun with it. It picked right up. I was able to adjust the scope fairly fast. I know this video is going to be a little dark. So the Umarex Fusion 2. And I'm going to play with some more. Now, another issue I have is it says it gets about 70 shots for a fill. And I might have had a little bit of leakage going on or something, because, and that's why I say I might try the little dime trick to make sure they both puncture right. But I only got probably 4 clips, and that's 9-shot clip. And that just don't equate. Before I start hitting the ground, I was at the target, but I was just hitting dirt. So I'm kind of curious about that. So you do have a nice rubber butt piece here. I like that. You got some good stippling right along here for grip. Some people don't like these type of stocks. I've mentioned it before. I like them. I had a lot of fun with it. I enjoyed it. Again, about the only thing I have a problem with is that so-called rotating clip. You know, I had that other Umarex that shredded my pellets in the wind, and I never could resolve that. Had sort of a similar setup. So if you want one of these auto feed, or these, you know, where you break the barrel, pull the bolt, and it sends it a pellet around, I think Game-O owns that game, because you can get a count on them, you can do all kinds of stuff, and I had a little problem with the Game-O, but it had nothing to do with that clip. So, and I got that replaced, and it's working great. So just the design of that clip is about the only real complaint I have on this, and I didn't get the amount of shots that I thought I should get, or according to what the manual says, because they say they give you about 70 shots for a fill. So again, I might have had some leakage going on. I'll have to play with it some more. But there it is, tabletop review, Umarex Fusion 2. I'll let you be the judge. If I have any problems with this going forward, or if I like it more, I might make another video explaining. I'll try to do one where I'm using the 88 gram up front. Looks like a pretty simple procedure to get it all apart. And but I thought I'd share it with my viewers, get to see what it looks like there. And again, it's an all plastic gun, but I thought it set pretty good in the hand for me. I got a cat down here rubbing around on my legs, driving me crazy. Oh, yeah. So again, there it is, the Fusion 2, 177 caliber, 9-round clip. As I've already expressed, the clip is about the only banging I can find in the whole thing. Very accurate. I was going pretty good with it. Of course, I was just popping off some cans, things like that. I actually hit some pickle bottles just like that with it. But by then I was getting low on gas and I couldn't punch a hole in them. Hunting gun, nah. This is just a plinking gun as far as I'm concerned. I mean, if you got a little rat running around your yard or something that's kind of irritating, this might pop them off pretty good. But for actually hunting squirrel or something real serious, no, I wouldn't use that. It's a fun gun. Very futuristic looking. Like I said, it does come with a scope. I was really amazed that I got the scope zeroed in as quick as I did, and it held pretty good. So I'll keep y'all informed if I have any more problems with this, aside from the clip. Again, that's just, that's me. Maybe I'm just doing something goofy. Anyway, I just want to share it with y'all and let you know, how I shot yesterday from my normal range that I shoot most of my guns out. I'm going to be messing around with my Benjamin Fowlers in between sets today, so I can get a little blood in my legs as I'm moving. Thought I'd share it with you. You guys can do what you want with it. And this is the Flying Can Ranch from Cedar Creek Lake, Texas. I appreciate y'all walking. Y'all have a fantastic day. Later.